Hello, welcome to the video. As you can see, this is everything that I brought with me for 9 days of hiking in the Cederberg. I'm making a separate video for our activities. This was the bag I took, the Deuter Futura 32 liters. More about that at the end. And then my shoes, just some hiking sandals, memory foam Rocky hiking boots, and some Havaianas flip-flops. For clothing, I took 4 shirts, including the Cederberg shirt I got at the adventure. This was more than enough, and we washed them halfway through. I also took 2 long sleeve tops, a thermal top for sleeping, and a lightweight top for hiking. I love this top. I took way more pairs of pants than I needed. 1 pair of long pants was enough, some lightweight leggings for sleeping and for cold weather. It did rain quite a lot while we were there. I also took 1 pair of lycra cycling shorts for under hiking shorts for chafe or swimming. 1 pair of cotton cycling shorts. These lined running shorts I did not use. These normal running/swimming shorts were perfect, and those extra cycling shorts did not use. I packed everything in this bootleg packing cube of mine, which worked perfectly fine and was waterproof. I bought 4 sports bras, all of which I could swim in, to double as bikini tops, 7 pairs of underwears and 1 bikini bottom. Underwear, whatever. Accidentally ripped a hole in the packing cube, but it's fine, I got another one. A hat, a beanie, a buff, a microfiber towel, and a kikoi. Having both was essential. 3 pairs of aesthetic hiking socks, 1 pair of dark hiking socks, and 2 pairs of Versus socks. My favorite toucan, and then my llama ones as well. The jacket I took was a K-Way windbreaker, so it wasn't 100% waterproof, but it did help, and everyone got soaked anyways. It also folds up into this little fanny pack, which I could conveniently strap to the outside of my bag, and that was very useful. I then transferred all my clothes into a packing cube. Just kidding, it was another plastic packet. But that concludes the clothing section. Now moving on to kit. Snacks that I brought all fitted conveniently in this little lunchbox. As you can see, there are some jungle bars on the top, enough milk powder for me. They did give us some as well. Some Mentos, 8 PVM energy bars, my favorites. I got the strawberry and lime flavors, salt and pepper, some Nescafe Gold cappuccino sachets. I emptied them into a tub. Some soy sauce and some ketchup and peri-peri sauce. Some coconut oil because it sets hard and could be used for frying, some oregano for flavor, some almonds, and then some Super C's. The Super C's I unwrapped half or partially so as to create less litter for a longer trail, seeing as we had to carry all of our own rubbish. I didn't end up having many hot drinks at all, as usually when I was thirsty I would have water or game, something more hydrational. Also due to the fact that we weren't allowed to use gas stoves unless we were at the bases, and also generally didn't have the effort to boil more water than what we already needed to make food. The rest of our food was provided by the Cederberg Senior Scout Adventure, and we got half of it on day 1 and the rest we restocked on day 4. This is my lunch from the bus and some game. The blueberry game was very welcomed. The nachi game we were provided with a lot of, so I never ended up using those 2 sachets, but still nice to have. I brought this 500ml thermos because the one night we would be staying at a trail camp and would have no access to gas stoves, so we would need hot water in order to make supper. And now onto my quote-unquote survival bag. The game you just saw, as well as some stationery, always essential for me, a space blanket in case of emergency, a rain poncho which I should have used but did not, carabiners which I did use for clipping everything to my bag, a mini sewing kit, very handy, I sewed on my badges on the bus on the way there, some moolah, #HitMeUpKids, and my credit card in case my phone's battery died and I wasn't able to use tap to pay but wanted to spend exorbitant amounts of money. Toiletries. I brought 2 half rolls of toilet paper, only ended up using 1. A recycling bag, some plastic packets, and some Ziploc bags as well. A deodorant, spray deodorant was very helpful. My epic little toiletry bag. I love this. It's just one of the generic airplane ones. Some SPF Labello. Didn't use it, I don't think. After Sun in a little container. Sunblock SPF 50. Little razor in case. Some Vaseline, which was absolutely useless but it looked cute. Nivea Men. My DIY Lego foldable toothbrush. I'll link the tutorial. It broke halfway through though. A toothbrush with a lid that clips on and off. Sunlight for washing the dishes, which we did not do. Some waterless hand sanitizer. Some hair ties. Very useful. A singular antihistamine. A comb. A couple of pads just in case. Thankfully I was lucky with the timing of Cederberg though. And now tech. This waterproof phone pouch was very useful during the rain. My power bank, I think it's 20 amps, 20,000 something or other. A charging cable with all 3 ports. My cutlery multi-tool, if you take out the fork it splits apart. Very useful. Also had a can opener, which we did not think about but was useful. This perfectly folded rope. I was sad to unroll it, but it came in very handy. Head torch with spare batteries. Very handy, obviously. A bungee cord thing. Don't know if I used that. And then my first aid kit. Very proud of this. It's in a hard drive case, so it is apparently waterproof and shockproof. Some nail clippers, tweezers, and some antihistamine cream, as well as some antihistamines, some more antihistamines, and some Germaline. Some deep heat and rehydrate. Also, I kept the batteries in here seeing as it was supposedly waterproof. Some watermelon orbit chewing gum for emergencies. Some string, some cotton wool, a whistle, Savlon, burn shield, a safety pin and some skizzers, as well as a small alcohol swab and some plasters. The plasters were definitely handy with all the blisters we ended up getting, and blister plasters would be an addition I would add. That is what you do with an addition. Next, for general kit, we have my First Ascent Adventure Light sleeping bag. Goes down to 5 degrees Celsius. It was just a little cold, but I had a sleeping bag liner, which did help, obviously not in the rain. This ground sheet was useful for sitting on and sleeping on, as well as this adventure bag, although the rain still got in. First Ascent water bottle. I also took a metal water bottle, and these two fire maple set of pots. I really like these. They're so cute. Look at them. One of our patrol members did have a slightly larger hiking pot set, which is what we generally ended up using for boiling water, but these were still very nice. We used them to eat out of. Inside I just stored a pot scourer, just a little half sponge. I just cut a sponge in half. Whoa. This square dishcloth, smaller than a rectangular dishcloth, and this mug, which ended up being clipped to the outside of my bag. Packing time. Apparently the recommended bag size to bring was between 50 and 65 liters, so I just accidentally skipped that and brought a 32 liter backpack and only realized once I was there. I did not have a lot of space for adding in extra food and stuff, which was not... I would have preferred to be able to help my patrol out a bit more, but I was able to tie quite a lot of stuff onto the outside of my bag, so thankfully I was still able to do that. My pack on average weighed 12 to 14 kilograms, which was not that bad, and the small pack was actually very nice and compact. The only annoying thing was obviously the clunking. I really enjoyed the Cederberg adventure, and if you'd like to see our vlog of the events, then please, I don't know, like and subscribe, all that jazz. Hope you enjoyed the video.